Florent, Your Grace, Olori, ladies and gentlemen, and I recognize the chairman of my bank, my employer, Hakim Belosagi. I don't know where he is now, but Hakim, nice. It's a great honor for me to have the opportunity to make a few remarks on the occasion of the presentation of this 4th edition of a book from which I have benefited. I'm not a lawyer. I do plan to be one. Although listening to Justice Algi and Professor Simbaja, I'm beginning to get a bit discouraged. I've been a great beneficiary of the generosity of lawyers. You see, I get into a lot of trouble. And when people come after me, I need to go to the courts to defend myself. And I count among my lawyers somebody called Emir who was head of my legal team once. I count among them Latif Fagbemi, Kola Woodin, A.B. Mahmoud, the best lawyers in this country, and I never paid them a dime. So I enjoyed having the services of the greatest legal minds as friends who felt they needed to defend me whenever in trouble. So when Justice Adefope invited me here, I asked her what she wanted me to say. She said, well, just go with the flow, which is not a good idea all the time. So I suggested to her that a few people had annoyed me in Abuja, and could I insult them? And she said, no, please. You'll have other opportunities to do that, but please don't use my book launch. So they have my Lord to thank for being free. And I can't avoid controversy with all the judges present here. But you know, for me, I have a copy of this book on my table. Whenever I'm in court, or my lawyers are in court, I make sure I read everything they write and everything the opposing lawyers write. So I've learned a lot about the law by simply reading about my cases. And now I've gotten to a point where, with Justice Adefope's book, I actually go through the book, look for what I think is relevant, take pictures and send to my lawyers. I'm not a lawyer, but I just send to them and say, this is something you should look at. Now, of course, they smile, they nicely and politely, this client is trying to teach me my job, but I have found that book extremely educative and enlightening. You know, when I started university, I wanted to study law. And the reason I'm not a lawyer today was after my A-levels, I did not make the cut. So I didn't make the grades. At that time, you needed very high grades to get into the Faculty of Law. I did have the opportunity. I was sent to the dean because I was just short of the cut-off mark, and I was going to make the dean's list. But the Faculty of Law in ABU is in Congo, not in Samaru. And he would assure me that if I brought any of my radicalism to his faculty, I would be dismissed. And since I had every intention of participating in every riot in the university and every demonstration, I thought my best bet was to go to the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, where the likes of Dr. Bala Usman and Dr. Wilmot would encourage us to go out and confront power. But I still plan and hope to study law. I assure you, hopefully in a few years' time, you'll see me with a wig. It's one of the items of mine. I've told my daughter I must also wear that wig, and she keeps encouraging me to. So, Justice, thank you for your friendship. Thank you for the work you've done. Thank you for your contribution to knowledge. And again, thank you for the honor of giving me this platform as a non-lawyer to come and give you my goodwill remarks. I wish you all a successful afternoon. I think I've kept you 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. You spent exactly 3 minutes, 59 seconds. You didn't go overboard. All right. As I have extended condolences to the speakers before him, it is only fitting that I extend congratulations to you, sir. At least one of your children made it to wearing a wig and gown. All right. What do you guys think about Barrister Sanusi Lamido Sanusi? It sounds nice, doesn't it? And it will definitely feel good. So